The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today I'm on Bayliner's all-new 190 deck boat. It's obviously made for carrying a lot of people and having fun on the water. Let's take a look as I do a full review.
Of course, the most unique feature of the 190DB is her outboard power. This marks a departure for Bayliner that until now has focused on stern drive power for all its deck boats. Power options range from 115 to 150 horsepower. The outboard in the center of the transom means the swim platform cannot be as wide as with a stern drive, but by having an integral platform in the stern that wraps around the outboard well as adding two extra long extended swim platforms, Bayliner is able to provide nearly 3 feet of fore and aft surface at the transom on either side of the engine. This large surface area makes it easy for mounting skis or wakeboards at the stern. A multi-tiered seating area to port makes a good place to relax when the 190 is not underway. This innovative design at the stern eliminates one of the major objections many people have to outboard power on a deck boat. At the entry to the cockpit is an optional transom shower plumbed to a 10-gallon water tank with a courtesy light just opposite. The hatch in the deck opens to reveal self-draining wet storage. The cockpit consists of an aft bench seat and an aft-facing lounger to port. The port side seat has a porta-potty underneath. The aft bench seat has storage all the way across, and the main battery switch is here as well. I found the cockpit to have a safe feeling because of its average depth of 34 inches, far deeper than many deck boats. Moving to the consoles, a starboard side windscreen is standard on the 190DB, but our test boat was equipped with the optional wraparound walk-through windshield. I found myself looking at the windshield frame at no wake speed, but at cruise attitude, my line of sight was directly through the center of the windshield. The helm has redesigned gauges with black faces secured to a carbon fiber finished panel, the port gauge being a 3-in-1. A 12-volt supply is right next to the stereo remote, with the MP3 port being all the way to the other side of the panel. An access door to the side of the helm opens to reveal a 25-quart carry-on cooler. Storage in the port console is accessed by lifting the port seat back. Sole storage is 12 inches deep, 6.5 feet long, and the opening is 14 inches wide. There's 20 inches of space between the consoles leading to the bow, which features a forward casting deck with 2 storage compartments flanking a concealed 3-step reboarding ladder. Bow seating is spacious thanks to the 8-foot 1-inch beam being carried so far forward. There's storage under the seats, and Bayliner went with removable dividers to compartmentalize the storage space. An optional filler cushion is available to turn the entire bow into a sun pad. Now let's get underway and take a look at her performance. The Bayliner 190DB has a length overall of 18 feet 7 inches and a draft of 16 inches. With an empty weight of 3,040 pounds, 35 gallons of fuel, and 2 people on board, we had a test weight of 3,670 pounds. With a 115 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke turning a 13.4 by 15 4-bladed prop, we reached a top speed at 6,400 RPM of 35.8 miles per hour. At that speed, fuel burn was 11.25 gallons per hour, giving us a range of 100 miles. A higher top speed could be obtained with a 3-bladed prop with a greater pitch or a larger engine. Best cruise came in at 4,500 RPM and 22.8 miles per hour. That reduced the fuel burn to only 4.65 gallons per hour, which the 190DB could keep up for 6 hours and 48 minutes and 154 miles while still maintaining a 10% reserve. We reached planing speed at 3.7 seconds, accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 7.7 seconds, and continued accelerating to 30 miles per hour in 11.8 seconds. For handling, I measured a 16-degree bow rise on acceleration, which kept the horizon in view at all times. Once on plane, bring the trim up to just about the 1/4 mark on the gauge, and the 190DB will get into her 5-degree bow high cruising attitude. Bringing the trim up any higher will quickly ventilate the propeller. It's also quite easy to ventilate the prop during any maneuvers, so be sure to bring the trim back down before and during turns. And don't be shy about adding power in the turns because the 190 does tend to bleed off a lot of speed during maneuvers.
As you can see, comfort and family fun are the key words. It's the 190 deck boat from Bayliner. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.